This person says, say Trump, one way or another, saves TikTok in the United States. Will you content creators have the decency to give him props? Not you necessarily, but a lot of people's content is Trump hating. Imagine him saving TikTok just for them to, and they cut off, continue to bash Trump. Yeah. I mean, I gave him props when he funded historically black colleges and universities. I gave him props when he banned bump stocks. Every president does things that are right, and every president does things that are wrong. Some do more things right and less things wrong, and some do more things wrong and less things right. Trump, in his first term, did a lot more wrong than he did right. If he saves TikTok, I'll give him the credit. No problem. He can go the rest of his life puffing his chest out as the guy that saved TikTok. As long as he does, I don't give a fuck. That's what we want, right? For TikTok to be saved. Remember, this whole thing started because he wanted to ban TikTok. So if he's reversed his course, to the point where he's now going to save it, I'm all in favor of it. And for anybody that goes, what do you mean it all started with him? TikTok, I want you to think back to the 2020 campaign. We're in the throes of the Biden v. Trump campaign. COVID is still a thing, and the two candidates aren't really doing a lot of live events, right? Then Trump is going to do this triumphant return to the campaign trail, and it was going to be in Tulsa, Oklahoma, if you'll recall. And it was people on TikTok that reserved all of those tickets, well, most of those tickets, and Trump came out to a half-empty stadium with very little energy, and that's the night, if you'll recall, I know you'll remember this image, he flew back to Washington, D.C., and he gets off the helicopter, and it's dark out, and he's walking across the White House lawn, and he's got his mask in his hand, and his tie's undone, and his shirt's opened up, and he's just kind of stumbling along, and he just looks defeated and disheveled. That was the night of the Tulsa rally comeback that the people of TikTok ruined. All of a sudden, he wanted to ban TikTok. All of a sudden, it was a national threat. All of a sudden, it was a Chinese spy app. And then Congress and the Biden administration ran with all of that bullshit. And then we got the bill that we're currently facing, the law that we're currently facing. If Donald Trump now wants to reverse course and be the guy to save TikTok, no fucking problem by me. Yeah, it'll be glorious if he saves the app in which we get to continue to call out his failures. I got no fucking problem with that. Let it be written down in the history books for all time that TikTok was saved by Donald John Trump. As long as he saves it, don't really give a shit. Yeah, I'll give him his props. I think a lot of content creators will give him props because that's what we want. It doesn't change the fact that he's a piece of shit. It doesn't change the fact that his agenda sucks. It doesn't change the fact that what he wants to do to this country is abhorrent and disgusting. It just means he did something right. Busted watch is right twice a day.